Before we begin, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. To know about Akumo, you must give me one of your fingernails. Yamoshi is thoroughly creeped out but reluctantly agrees. He pulls off a fingernail and hands it to Master Zeno. Here, now tell me, was Akumo here? Master Zeno nods slowly. Yes, Yamoshi. He was here just moments before you arrived. He left shortly before you walked in. Yamoshi narrows his eyes. Master Zeno, what did he want? What kind of questions was he asking you? Master Zeno shakes his head firmly. That is where our transaction ends, Yamoshi. I cannot reveal any more information to you. It is time for you to leave. My resting hours have arrived. Without another word, Master Zeno turns and leaves the room. Yamoshi stands there, deep in thought, before finally exiting the palace. We cut back to the brutal battlefield. Koda stands over the broken, bloodied bodies of Somas and Kagura. They are completely defeated, unable to even twitch. Somas groans, his voice trembling with sheer terror. No! Kagura! I told you we shouldn't have come here! Koda's voice is completely devoid of emotion. You talk too much. It's time to put you both in the ground. Somas's eyes widen in absolute horror. He screams at Kagura. You idiot! I told you this was a suicide mission, and now we're going to die here! Koda raises his hand, charging up a massive, catastrophic energy blast, aiming it directly at both of them. Kagura, despite being on death's door, forces a weak smirk. I told you, Somas. We aren't going to die here. Just have a little faith. Somas screams back, tears of panic in his eyes. Are you out of your damn mind? He's about to obliterate us. Kagura chuckles weakly. Look closely, Somas. We aren't alone anymore. Suddenly, a massive, overwhelming energy signature appears out of nowhere. A mysterious figure steps in front of Somas and Kagura, effortlessly deflecting Koda's massive execution blast with a single hand. Somas's jaw drops as he looks up at the towering figure. What? It can't be. Big Brother Goris? Zoman's jaw drops in absolute shock. What the hell? Who is that? He just swatted Koda's attack away like it was nothing. Somas looks up, tears of relief welling in his eyes. It can't be. Big Brother Goris? Yes, it is Goris, the immensely powerful second son of Zeno-sama. Meanwhile, deep in the dimensional void, Yamoshi is tearing through space after leaving Master Zeno's palace. He finally has the answers he was looking for. Yamoshi pushes his speed to the absolute limit, thinking to himself, I hope everyone is holding the line. I need to get back as fast as possible. I know exactly where Zeno-sama is being held captive now. And I also know Akumo was asking questions. But what exactly is the Father of Saiyans planning? Just hold on a little longer, guys. Once I get back, we are going straight to rescue Zeno-sama. I just pray that Goris and Thymus haven't arrived yet. Little does Yamoshi know, Goris is already standing on the battlefield. Back in the fight, Koda stares down the newcomer. So, you finally decided to show your face, Goris. Goris remains completely silent, his aura calm but terrifyingly heavy. Somas scrambles to his feet, hiding behind his brother. Big Brother Goris, you're here, but be careful. This guy is Koda, the #1 legendary Saiyan. His power is absolutely insane. Kagura forces a weak, mocking laugh. What are you babbling about, Somas? Have you forgotten exactly how terrifying Lord Goris is? This #1 legendary Saiyan and the rest of his pathetic mortal friends are about to experience a living nightmare. Goris looks at Koda, his eyes devoid of emotion. So, you are the infamous #1 legendary Saiyan, Koda. I've heard the rumors. Koda smirks coldly. And you must be Zeno-sama's second son, Goris. Am I right? Goris nods slowly. You are exactly right. I am Goris. Watching from a distance, Kyoga sweats nervously. Hey, Zoman, who the hell is this guy? His energy feels similar to Anathis and Somas, but way, way darker. Zoman is completely paralyzed with fear. I can't believe it. Is that really Zeno-sama's second son? How did he get here so fast? Kagura, barely able to stand, sneers at Koda. My Lord Goris, I knew you would arrive right on time. All right, Koda, your little winning streak is officially over. Lord Goris is here, and he isn't going to leave a single one of you alive. You were feeling pretty arrogant a minute ago, weren't you? Well, now you're going to learn what true fear and agonizing pain really feel like. In a fraction of a millisecond, Koda completely vanishes and reappears directly in Kagura's face. What was that, Kagura? I don't think I heard you correctly. Did you forget my warning? If anyone is going to feel fear and pain today, it's you. Koda launches a lethal strike, aiming to punch straight through Kagura. Kagura just laughs, not even trying to dodge. Clang! Goris instantly materializes between them, effortlessly catching Koda's full-power fist in the palm of his hand. Goris smirks, looking Koda dead in the eyes. I have no doubt that you are the #1 legendary Saiyan. You completely dismantled my guardian, Kagura, and my little brother Somas. I know exactly how powerful they are, so for you to crush them both by yourself, you definitely possess something special, Koda. But this is where your little power trip ends. Your executioner is standing right in front of you. Koda rips his fist away, his dark aura flaring violently. You think just because you blocked one attack, you can actually beat me? You think you can stop the #1 legendary Saiyan? That is a massive, fatal delusion. I swore an oath. As long as I am standing in this universe, I will not let a single one of you achieve your goals. So, bring it on, Goris. I've been waiting for you to show up. I'm done holding back. Goris bursts into a sinister, echoing laugh. Oh, this is going to be incredibly fun. You've got real fire in you, Koda. All right then, let the games begin. Koda drops into his fighting stance, his energy shaking the entire dimension. I'm completely ready. Step up, Goris. The two absolute titans stare each other down, the sheer pressure of their colliding auras cracking the ground beneath them. Zoman watches in absolute terror, his mind racing. Can Koda actually do this? Can he really stand toe-to-toe with Zeno-sama's second son? The scene suddenly shifts to an unknown, desolate dimension. A legendary figure stands alone in the shadows. It's Akumo. His eyes glow with a fierce, ancient power as his aura begins to ignite. I've been sitting on the sidelines for way too long. I don't know what kind of chaos is unfolding in that universe right now, but playtime is officially over. The Father of All Saiyans, Akumo, is making his return. We drop right into the intense standoff. Goris and Koda are standing face to face, locked in a dead stare. Seeing Goris finally arrive, both Kagura and Somas are absolutely thrilled. Goris smirks, his aura radiating sheer power. Sorry I'm a little late to the party, but it looks like you handled things pretty well while I was gone, Kagura. Good work. Kagura bows his head respectfully. I never doubted you for a second, Lord Goris. I knew you would arrive right on time. Koda cracks his neck, his eyes narrowing. So, we finally cross paths, Goris. Yamoshi warned me about you. To be honest, I'm glad you showed up. Because now, you're going to share the exact same fate as your pathetic brothers. You're going to die right here, today. Somas points a shaking finger at Koda. Big Brother Goris! That's him! That's the Saiyan who murdered our older brother Zarthus! And his Saiyan friend over there is the one who killed Anathis. Don't show them an ounce of mercy. Erase them completely. Goris holds up a hand, silencing him. You don't need to tell me anything, Somas. I am already well aware of everything that's happened. Goris turns his cold gaze back to Koda. First of all, if you managed to kill Zarthus, you must be hiding some actual talent, Koda. But secondly, you made a fatal mistake, interfering with our plans. I am going to completely obliterate your entire Saiyan race. I'll erase your very existence from history. Koda drops into a fighting stance. You're going to have to get through me first, Goris. And trust me, that's not going to happen. Goris chuckles darkly. You're still severely underestimating me, Koda. But don't worry, you're about to deeply regret every single mistake you've made up until now. Koda scoffs. Is all you do talk, or can you actually back it up? You're Zeno-sama's second son. I know you've got some heavy power hidden away, so let's see it. Show me exactly what you can do. Fine, Goris replies, his eyes flashing dangerously. Get ready, Koda. Koda immediately begins to power up, his aura flaring. But in a fraction of a millisecond, Goris launches his attack. Koda instinctively tries to dodge, but Goris's speed is completely incomprehensible. Koda can't even track his movements. Utilizing his blinding speed, Goris buries a devastating, bone-shattering punch deep into Koda's chest. Koda is sent hurtling violently through the air, crashing hard into the dirt. Zoman watches in absolute horror. What? No way! Koda? Did you guys see that? How the hell is he that fast? Goris stands perfectly still, not even breaking a sweat. Get up, number 1 legendary. Saiyan. You're always lecturing everyone else about using their full power right out of the gate, aren't you? Well, today, I'm giving you that exact same advice. Use your absolute maximum power right now, or you are going to die a completely meaningless death. Koda slowly forces himself back up, holding his chest. What the hell was that? He thinks, gritting his teeth. That punch. The kinetic force was unbelievable. And his speed. I couldn't even see him move. Goris lunges in for a second attack. This time, Koda manages to read the trajectory and narrowly dodges the strike. But Goris instantly teleports directly in front of him. I told you, Goris whispers coldly. You can't do a damn thing against me. Every single one of your little tricks is completely useless here, Koda. Goris unloads another catastrophic punch. Koda tries desperately to dodge, but he isn't fast enough. The blow connects flawlessly, and Koda is launched backward again, skipping across the rocky terrain. Watching from the sidelines, Kagura bursts into hysterical, manic laughter. Did you see that, Koda? Do you finally understand what true pain and absolute terror feel like? You are absolutely nothing compared to the great Lord Goris. You're just a pathetic number 1 legendary. Saiyan! Somas looks at Kagura, slightly confused but grinning. What's so funny, Kagura? You're losing your mind over there. Kagura laughs even harder. Are you blind, Somas? Lord Goris is completely trashing this arrogant Saiyan. He's beating the life out of him, and I am absolutely loving every second of it. Kagura then glares at the rest of the Saiyans. Listen up, you filthy monkeys. This is the exact same fate waiting for all of you. Your deaths are already sealed. Our ultimate goal will be achieved, and the great sons of Zeno-sama will rule this multiverse. It's just a shame you won't be breathing long enough to witness it. Zoman clenches his fists in despair. No, this can't be happening. Is Koda actually getting overpowered? Is the gap really this massive? Koda stubbornly pushes himself back to his feet, breathing heavily. You're strong, I'll give you that, Goris, but you're making a massive mistake. Do not ever mistake me for someone weak. Goris chuckles, thoroughly amused. I'm making a mistake? Alright then. Prove me wrong. Number 1 legendary, Saiyan. Show me exactly why I shouldn't underestimate you. Make me regret it. Goris charges in again, but this time, Koda effortlessly dodges the attack. Koda pushes his energy far beyond his limits, his dark aura erupting like a volcano. He channels everything into a colossal ki blast and fires it point blank at Goris. A cataclysmic explosion rocks the battlefield. Zoman's eyes widen with a sliver of hope. Did he do it? Did Koda actually take him down? But as the smoke begins to clear, Goris's sinister voice echoes out. Me? Lose this easily? Don't make me laugh. That is an absolute impossibility. I came here to conquer this entire universe. I came here to rewrite the cosmic order. And when this universe finally bows to our will, I am going to crush you bugs under my heel. Kota stands his ground, glaring intensely. The fight isn't over yet, Goris. You still have to get through me. Goris steps out of the smoke, completely unharmed. Oh, and you honestly think you're the one who can stop me? Kota's internal monologue races. What the hell is going on? I put everything into that blast, and it didn't even leave a scratch on him. How is this even logically possible? But outwardly, Kota remains defiant. As long as I am still breathing, I will not let you achieve your goal. Do you understand me? Goris smirks. All right, tough guy. I hear you loud and clear. But let's see you actually back up those big words. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're a dead man walking. Suddenly, Soma steps forward. Wait! Big brother Goris, don't finish him off too quickly. Goris glances back, raising an eyebrow. What are you talking about, Somas? Spit it out. Somas glares at Kota with pure hatred. This bastard beat us half to death. He humiliated us. Please, big brother Goris, don't just kill him. Torture him. Beat him until he completely breaks and begs for mercy. I want him to feel the same agonizing pain he put us through. That is my only request. Goris's smirk widens into a cruel grin. Ah, I understand perfectly. You want to make this execution as painful as possible. All right, Somas. I will gladly grant your wish. Kota snarls, his pride flaring. You're never going to break me, Goris. We'll see about that, Goris replies smoothly. Kota pushes his power even higher, roaring as he lunges straight at Goris. Goris laughs mockingly. You foolish Saiyan. You still haven't grasped the terrifying reality of who you're dealing with. Mid-charge, Kota's body suddenly freezes. Without Goris even lifting a finger, an invisible, crushing force slams into Kota, dropping him face first into the dirt. Kota gasps for air, unable to move his limbs. No! What just happened? How the hell did I just collapse? Kyoga watches in absolute panic. What's happening to him? Goris hasn't even touched him yet. What kind of dark magic is this? Goris slowly walks over and looks down at the paralyzed Saiyan. Look closely, Kota. This times is what true helplessness feels like. This is the beginning of your pain. Look at you, pathetic and crawling in the dirt. Kota struggles furiously against the invisible pressure. I told you, I won't let you win. Goris just laughs. He casually clenches his fist, gathering an immense, terrifying amount of power. Oh, Kota. You are about to experience a world of unimaginable agony. Where did all that legendary arrogance go? Can the great number one Saiyan really not withstand the presence of Goris? With ruthless precision, Goris begins a brutal, one-sided massacre. He unleashes a torrential barrage of heavy, armor-piercing strikes, battering Kota relentlessly. Kota can't even put up a guard. Goris drives a sickening, full-power punch directly into Kota's ribs. The sound of shattering bone echoes out, and Kota screams in absolute raw agony. Zoman trembles, completely terrified. No, this is impossible. Kota is screaming? The strongest of us all is actually screaming in pain? Just how big is the power gap? Kyoga is equally paralyzed with fear. Somas laughs maniacally from the sidelines. Yes! Amazing, big brother! You finally showed this arrogant monkey exactly where he belongs. Goris throws his head back and laughs triumphantly, standing over Kota's broken, bleeding body on the ground. You were completely wrong, Kota. You couldn't do a damn thing against me. Did you finally realize your place? Goris ruthlessly stomps down, delivering one final, devastating blow right to Kota's face. Kota violently coughs up a massive amount of blood, his eyes rolling back as he completely loses consciousness, collapsing lifelessly into the dirt. Everyone watches in dead, absolute silence, totally stunned by the overwhelming, godlike power they just witnessed. The scene fades out with Goris's cold, sadistic laughter echoing endlessly across the battlefield. Goris and Koda is underway, but it's completely one-sided. Koda is throwing everything he has, launching a relentless barrage of attacks at Goris, but the strikes are completely useless. Goris doesn't even flinch. Instead, Goris mercilessly batters Koda, launching him violently across the battlefield. Goris smirks, radiating overwhelming superiority. What's the matter, number 1 legendary Saiyan? Where did all that power and arrogant pride go? Can you even stand your ground against the great Goris? Watching from the sidelines, Zoman and Kyoga are completely paralyzed with shock. Zoman clenches his fists, his eyes wide. No, this is impossible. Is Koda actually losing ground against him? How is this even happening? Kyoga is equally stunned. This can't be real. Koda hasn't even been able to land a single scratch on him. What the hell is going on? Goris laughs darkly, his eyes locking onto Koda. Brace yourself, number 1 legendary Saiyan, because you are about to understand what true pain feels like. Goris unleashes a catastrophic, full-power punch. The sickening sound of impact echoes as blood spews from Koda's mouth. Koda collapses to the ground, half dead and barely conscious. Zoman yells out in desperation, "What the hell is this? What are you guys trying to do?" Goris laughs arrogantly, floating above them. What do I mean? I told you, Saiyans, from the very beginning. You interfered with our grand design, and now you are going to suffer the consequences. This multiverse belongs to our father, Zeno-sama, and as his rightful heirs and descendants, it naturally belongs to us. Like I said, I am going to claim this multiverse as my own. From now on, only our will dictates what happens here. I will rewrite the laws of this universe, and everything in it will bow to our absolute control. And as for you, Saiyans, I am going to erase your entire race from existence, forever. Kagura bursts into hysterical, manic laughter. Do you see it now? I warned all you filthy Saiyans that you couldn't stand against the great Lord Goris. Look at your precious number 1 legendary Saiyan. He was acting so tough a minute ago, but where is all that arrogance now? Against Lord Goris, none of you stand a chance. This is the exact fate waiting for every single one of you. No one is making it out of here alive. Kyoga grinds his teeth in frustration. I've never seen anything like this. Can Koda really not defeat him? Zoman pleads. Koda, what the hell is happening to you? You can't lose this easily. How is this possible? Goris smirks down at the fallen warrior. Do you idiots really think this number 1 legendary Saiyan is even capable of standing back up? I warned you. You made a fatal mistake crossing the sons of Zeno-sama. I will never forgive you for what you did to my 2 brothers. And for that, I will personally exterminate the entire Saiyan race. But suddenly, a ragged voice cuts through the tension. No, I told you. You aren't going to do a damn thing as long as I'm still breathing. Everyone is shocked to see Koda painfully forcing his broken body back to his feet. He glares up at Goris with absolute defiance. I promised you, Goris! As long as I'm here, you aren't touching anyone, and I will never let you achieve your goal. Burn that into your memory. Somas laughs wickedly from the back. Big brother, just look at the sheer audacity of this guy. He can barely stand, and he's still challenging you. Enough playing around. It's time to put this number 1 legendary Saiyan out of his misery. Show these Saiyans that they are nothing but absolute trash compared to us gods. Goris remains silent, his expression cold and deadpan as he slowly begins walking toward Koda. Meanwhile, the scene shifts to the vast expanse of space. Yamoshi is tearing through the cosmic void at blinding speeds. I have to hurry, Yamoshi thinks to himself, his face locked in pure determination. There's still a chance I can stop them. I know exactly where Zeno-sama is being held captive now, but I need to get back to the others first. I just pray they're all safe. With renewed urgency, Yamoshi pushes his aura to the maximum, blasting forward like a comet. Back on the battlefield, Kota manages to steady himself. With a furious roar, he unleashes a massive, concentrated ki blast directly at Goris. Goris effortlessly sidesteps the beam. Despite his horrific injuries, Kota charges forward, throwing a frantic, rapid-fire assault. Explosions rock the battlefield as the two clash. Zoman watches, completely anxious. This is bad. Kota is in terrible shape. I don't think he can actually beat Goris like this. As the thick smoke clears, Goris steps out completely unharmed, brushing dust off his shoulder. I'm impressed, Kota. Even beaten half to death, you refuse to surrender. You killed Zarthus, so there's no doubt you have something special in you. Kota fires another colossal blast, but Goris casually swats the devastating energy wave away with a single hand. Zoman panics. No, Kota can't hold out much longer. I have to do something. Zoman powers up and steps forward to intervene, but Goris instantly locks eyes with him. Stay exactly where you are, Goris threatens, his voice dripping with lethal intent. If you have a death wish, then by all means, step forward. You know damn well this fight is strictly between me and this #1 legendary Saiyan. Anyone who interferes will forfeit their life on the spot. Zoman freezes in his tracks. Kota yells back over his shoulder. Stay out of this, Zoman. This is my fight. Nobody interferes. Internally, Kota's mind is racing. What the hell is going on? Why aren't my attacks doing any damage to him? This is unbelievable. But I have to find a way to stop him. Without warning, Goris teleports right in front of Kota and drives a devastating punch into his gut. As Kota is sent flying backward, Goris instantly materializes behind him and lands a second, catastrophic blow to his spine. Kota screams in sheer, raw agony, violently coughing up a massive amount of blood. Somas cheers sadistically. That's it, big brother. It's time to finish him. Exterminate the #1 legendary Saiyan. Kota collapses back into the dirt, his condition critical, unable to move a muscle. Kagura laughs triumphantly. Finally, Lord Goris, you've done it! This Saiyan was beating us mercilessly a minute ago, but before the great Goris, even the #1 legendary Saiyan looks absolutely pathetic. The time has come, Lord Goris. End them. Goris stands over Kota's broken body, a sinister smile spreading across his face. Just like I told you all, this multiverse belongs to our father, and we are the only ones fit to take control. We are going to rewrite the very fabric of this reality. The Saiyan race ends today, right here, right now. You had a spark of greatness in you, Kota. But unfortunately for you, this is exactly where you die. Everyone watches the #1 legendary Saiyan fall in absolute horror. Somas steps forward, bursting into arrogant, sadistic laughter. What's wrong, Kota? Where did all that tough talk and overflowing power go? I warned you that you could never stand a chance against Big Brother Goris. You were acting so high and mighty in front of me earlier, but look at you now. This is what true pain feels like. Are you finally feeling it, Kota? Kagura joins in with a sinister smirk. The so-called #1 legendary Saiyan is completely useless now. Just like the rest of your pathetic Saiyan comrades who were slaughtered, you're going to die right here in the dirt. Zoman watches his leader fall, completely paralyzed with fear. It's over. Kota can't fight anymore. He actually lost. He couldn't even hold his ground against Goris for a minute. Goris is just way too powerful. Kagura glares at the remaining fighters, cracking his knuckles. So, tell me, your precious Kota can't even stand up. What the hell are the rest of you going to do now? You have absolutely nowhere left to run. Kyoga grits his teeth, his aura flaring as he steps forward. Even if Kota lost, it doesn't matter. We're still standing. Zoman is still here. As long as we have breath in our lungs, we are never going to surrender to you. Kagura laughs hysterically, finding the defiance amusing. Oh, really? You actually think you stand a chance against Lord Goris? When your #1 legendary Saiyan couldn't even scratch him, what the hell do you think you can do? Somas turns his dark, lethal gaze toward Kyoga. So, you're Kyoga, right? Koda's little brother. Just like our brother was murdered, now it's your turn to die. And Koda is going to wake up just in time to watch it happen right in front of his eyes. But we aren't going to make it quick and easy. We're going to do this your way, Koda. Slowly, agonizingly, and painfully. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Somas looks back at his older brother. Big brother Goris, you've done more than enough. Let Kagura and me handle the rest. Koda needs to learn the true meaning of despair by watching his little brother suffer and die. Goris crosses his arms, looking completely bored by the whole situation. Fine, Somas. Do whatever you want. I don't care how you finish them off. Kyoga drops into a fighting stance and glances at his ally. Zoman, are you ready for this? Zoman nods, powering up. Yeah, Kyoga, I'm ready. We don't have any other choice anyway. We have to fight. Without wasting another second, Kagura charges straight at Zoman. Zoman intercepts him, and the two clash violently, their power levels seemingly matched as shockwaves tear through the area. Meanwhile, Somas lunges at Kyoga with blinding speed. Kyoga desperately tries to block the attack, but he's completely overpowered. The blow connects flawlessly, sending Kyoga crashing violently across the dirt. Somas scoffs, genuinely disappointed. What was that? Are you seriously Koda's little brother? I can't believe it. How the hell are you this incredibly weak? Koda must be absolutely ashamed to be related to you. Kyoga slowly gets up, wiping blood from his mouth, his eyes burning with fury. What did you just say? I don't give a damn about Koda. I have absolutely nothing to do with him. I don't even consider that bastard my brother. Somas is taken aback, raising an eyebrow. What? You're against your own brother? Why? If he hadn't shown up, every single one of you would be dead by now. Kyoga glares with pure, unadulterated hatred. I told you, I don't care. And let me tell you something else. The day I finally get strong enough, I'm going to defeat him and kill him myself. Somas bursts into sadistic laughter. So you don't care, huh? Well, Koda definitely cares. And when I slowly crush the life out of you right in front of him, the look on his face is going to be absolutely priceless. Somas unleashes a merciless barrage of attacks. Kyoga is completely overwhelmed, taking heavy hit after heavy hit, unable to defend against a single strike. On the other side of the battlefield, Zoman is holding his own, giving Kagura a surprisingly tough fight. Kagura smirks, wiping sweat from his brow. Not bad, Zoman. You've definitely powered up since our last fight. I'm actually impressed. Somas glances over, bewildered. What the hell? Just a while ago he was getting trashed by Kagura. How is he keeping up now? Zoman pushes his power even higher, his aura blazing around him. Maybe you idiots forgot exactly who I am. I am the second legendary Saiyan. Kagura laughs wickedly. The second legendary Saiyan? Oh, I haven't forgotten you. Your power is definitely something else. Kagura instantly fires a colossal point-blank ki blast. A massive explosion shakes the area. Zoman barely manages to dodge it, but the sheer effort leaves him completely drained, his knees buckling as he pants heavily. Kagura smirks cruelly, charging up another lethal blast. What's wrong, out of breath? Looks like I just need to hit you with that one more time. Let's see how strong you really are. Kagura fires the devastating energy wave. Zoman freezes in panic. He's way too exhausted to dodge. But right before the blast annihilates him, Koda instantly teleports directly into the line of fire, taking the catastrophic hit to protect Zoman. Everyone is absolutely stunned. Kagura's jaw drops. What? That's impossible! How the hell are you even standing? Somas points in sheer disbelief. Big brother, look at him. How is he even conscious? Goris narrows his eyes but stays perfectly calm. Don't panic. He's running on fumes. He can't do a damn thing in that state. Koda glares at them, his body battered and bleeding heavily. I told you, as long as I'm here, You aren't touching anyone. Goris scoffs. You've already lost, Kota. You can't do anything to change that. Kota growls, his dark aura flickering. I haven't lost yet. Goris laughs menacingly and fires a swift, brutal energy blast straight at Kota. Kota tries to block it, but his arms give out, and the blast sends him crashing hard into the ground. Goris steps forward. Watch closely, Kota. I'm going to slaughter every single one of them right in front of your eyes. Goris lunges toward Kyoga and Zoman, preparing a lethal execution strike. But once again, Kota forces his broken body to move, throwing himself between Goris and the others. Zoman yells out in absolute despair. No, Kota, stop! It's over! We lost! There's absolutely no way we can beat him! Kota coughs up blood, fiercely standing his ground. No, I'm still breathing, and as long as I'm alive, Zoman, I will never let them take you. Goris's eyes go dead and cold. Fine. If you're all so desperate to die together, I'll happily grant your wish. Kyoga yells at him. Kota, are you out of your damn mind? You've already lost. Just stay down. Kota glances back at his brother, his eyes burning with resolve. Until my absolute last breath leaves my body, I will never surrender. Burn that into your memory. Goris unleashes a furious flurry of high-speed attacks. Kota is barely holding on, desperately trying to weave and parry, but his body is completely failing him. Kota shouts over the chaos. Zoman, I don't know how this fight is going to end, but I swear to you, as long as I am here, and my heart is still beating, I won't let any of you die. With a deafening, earth-shattering roar, Kota forces his aura to explode, pushing his power far beyond its breaking point. Goris sneers, charging up a catastrophic ball of destructive energy. Your time is officially up. Just die like the trash you are. Goris hurls his ultimate attack directly at them. Zoman watches the blast approaching, finally accepting his fate. I know why you're doing this, Kota. You're doing it to protect your little brother. You can't bear to watch him die. But this is the end for us. We have to accept it. It was an honor fighting by your side, Kota. Kota refuses to give up, screaming as he channels every last ounce of his life force into a desperate defense. The massive blast hits, and a cataclysmic explosion completely obliterates the entire area. As the thick smoke billows, Somas bursts into triumphant, maniacal laughter. Finally! The #1 legendary Saiyan is dead! Incredible work, big brother! Goris smirks confidently. Exactly as I said. Absolutely no one can stand in the way of our goals. No one. But suddenly, a deep, ancient, and terrifyingly powerful voice echoes directly through the smoke. Is that right? I don't care who the hell you are, but you should have stayed far away from my Saiyans. You have absolutely no idea what kind of fatal mistake you've just made. The smoke violently clears, revealing a towering, legendary figure standing right in front of them. It's Akumo! He casually deflected Goris's ultimate attack away like it was absolutely nothing. Akumo glares at Goris, his eyes burning with an ancient, unstoppable fury. You crossed a line you shouldn't have crossed, and now, you are going to pay the ultimate price. Everyone on the battlefield freezes in absolute shock. Zoman's eyes light up with a surge of hope. What? Lord Akumo, you're finally here! Kyoga stares in sheer disbelief. No way. Akumo is actually here? Akumo's aura radiates an overwhelming, suffocating pressure. He glares at the invaders. I told you! You have no idea the magnitude of the mistake you've made, and now you are going to deeply regret it. Somas takes a step back, visibly trembling. What? Who the hell is this guy? How did he completely erase Big Brother Goris's ultimate attack like it was absolutely nothing? Kagura grits his teeth, trying to mask his rising panic. No, this is impossible. You must be the Father of All Saiyans, Akumo, but don't get cocky. Even you can't stand against the great Lord Gorus. Despite his arrogant words, Kagura is visibly sweating, completely intimidated by Akumo's presence. Gorus steps forward, his smirk returning. Oh? So the infamous Father of All Saiyans, Akumo, finally decides to show his face. We finally meet. I am the second son of Zeno-sama, Gorus. Akumo doesn't say a word. He just stands there, perfectly still, his eyes locked onto Gorus with a cold, deadpan stare. The silence is deafening. Finally, Akumo speaks, his voice dripping with venom. I already told you. I don't care who you are. The only thing I want to know is how you dared to come anywhere near my Saiyans. Gorus bursts into arrogant laughter. Do you honestly think you can intimidate me, Akumo? I am the second son of Zeno-sama. You know exactly who I am and what I represent. This multiverse and everything in it rightfully belongs to us. That is exactly why I am here, and absolutely nothing is going to stop me from claiming it. Nothing. Akumo's eyes narrow dangerously. Your multiverse? Did I hear that right? You actually think there is no one left to stop you? You think you can just waltz in here and take whatever you want? Let me give you a reality check, boy. The Father of All Saiyans is standing right in front of you. Let's see you try to accomplish your little goal while I'm around. Gorus laughs mockingly, gesturing to the crater. Oh, you think you can stop me? Even though you're the Father of All Saiyans, take a good look at what I just did to your precious #1 legendary Saiyan. He was nothing but trash. And that is the exact same fate waiting for you and your entire pathetic race. I am going to erase the Saiyan race from existence forever. Burn that into your memory, Akumo. Akumo throws his head back and laughs a dark, booming sound that shakes the ground. You poor, naive little kids. Do you honestly believe you can stand toe-to-toe with the Father of Saiyans? Come on then, let's see exactly what you can do. Hit me with your best shot. Akumo drops his guard entirely, standing completely relaxed. Soma scoffs from the sidelines. This guy has completely lost his mind. He actually thinks he can take on Big Brother Gorus. Show him, Big Brother. Erase him from reality. Gorus begins to power up, his divine energy crackling violently. Meanwhile, Kagura watches nervously, thinking to himself, this is the Father of All Saiyans. His power must be unimaginable. Can Lord Gorus actually defeat him? Just looking at Akumo sends shivers down my spine. Without warning, Gorus launches a catastrophic, full-power attack directly at Akumo. Akumo doesn't even flinch. He doesn't move a single inch. The colossal blast hits him dead center, resulting in a blinding, earth-shattering explosion. Somas cheers maniacally. Did you see that? He's nothing compared to Big Brother Gorus. He couldn't even defend himself. Zoman watches in absolute terror. No, Lord Akumo! Is Gorus really powerful enough to crush Lord Akumo too? Koda couldn't beat him. What if? But as the heavy smoke dissipates, Akumo is standing in the exact same spot. He hasn't moved a millimeter. There isn't a single scratch on his body. Akumo brushes a speck of dust off his shoulder. Is that really all you can do? You're just wasting your energy, kid. Gorus's eyes widen in sheer shock. Frustrated, he immediately lunges forward, launching a hyper-speed physical assault. But Akumo effortlessly weaves, ducks, and dodges every single strike like Gorus is moving in slow motion. Kagura is paralyzed with disbelief. What? How the hell did he just dodge Lord Gorus's attack so easily? Zoman lets out a massive sigh of relief, dropping to his knees. I knew it. I knew you would arrive right on time, Lord Akumo. Akumo doesn't look back, keeping his eyes locked on Gorus. Zoman, Koda, you two executed your duties flawlessly while I was gone. You held the line. Now, rest. Leave the rest of this to me. I want to see exactly how much power this second son of Zeno actually possesses. Akumo's aura finally begins to flare, heavy and terrifying. Like I told you, Gorus, you made a massive, unforgivable mistake stepping into my territory and attacking my Saiyans. You should have stayed far away. Now, you are going to face the absolute, unbridled wrath of the Father of All Saiyans. Goris snaps out of his shock, his pride taking over as he powers up even higher. Bring it on! I'm completely ready! I haven't even used my full power yet! It looks like I'll have to take this a little more seriously. Come on, Father of All Saiyans. Let's see what you can actually do against a true son of Zeno. Akumo remains perfectly silent. He doesn't take a fighting stance. He just stands there, his piercing, deadpan gaze burning a hole right through Goris, ready to unleash absolute hell. The dust settles, and everyone is left standing in absolute shock. The towering figure of Akumo has placed himself directly in front of Goris. Zoman's eyes widen, completely blown away. Lord Akumo, you're finally here, but where the hell have you been hiding all this time? Akumo glances back, his eyes ice cold. Are you seriously questioning me right now, Zoman? Zoman immediately flinches, bowing his head. No, Lord Akumo, I was just surprised. Please forgive me. Lying on the ground, battered and barely conscious, Koda manages to speak up. Lord Akumo, you actually made it. But how did you get here so fast? Akumo's harsh gaze softens for a fraction of a second as he looks at his heavily injured warrior. Don't worry about it, Koda. You fought well. You did everything you possibly could. Now just rest. It's my turn. The invading forces are visibly shaken. Soma stares at the newcomer, sweating. What? So this is the Father of All Saiyans? His energy, it feels completely different from anything else we've faced. Kagura grits his teeth, trying to mask his rising panic. Is that really him? Lord Goris, you need to be extremely careful. That is the Father of All Saiyans. He is the progenitor of their entire race. That means he's going to be astronomically stronger than those legendary Saiyans we just fought. We don't know the true depths of his power, so please do not underestimate him. Goris shoots Kagura a lethal glare. What was that, Kagura? Are you seriously trying to tell me what to do and how to handle my own fights? Kagura instantly backtracks, shivering. And no, my apologies, Lord Goris. I wasn't giving you orders. I was just warning you about who he is. That's all. Goris scoffs, turning his attention back to the imposing figure before him. I already know exactly who he is, so keep your mouth shut. Well, Akumo, you finally decided to show up. Perfect timing. Now I get to erase the entire Saiyan race from existence all at once. Akumo doesn't even flinch. He just stares deadpan at Goris. Even your father couldn't wipe us out. What makes a pathetic kid like you think you can actually pull it off? Goris's aura violently erupts, his pride stung. Do not ever compare me to my father. You're about to find out exactly how massive the gap is between Zeno and Goris. I am going to exterminate your entire race today, and since you finally decided to show up, the Saiyan legacy ends right here, right now, with your death. Akumo crosses his arms, completely unbothered. Is that right? Then go ahead and try. But I promise you, as long as I have breath in my lungs, you will never accomplish your goal. You won't be able to do a damn thing while I'm around. Goris laughs maliciously. I knew you were going to say that. That's exactly why I'm going to enjoy ripping you apart, Father of Saiyans. Stop talking and bring it on, Akumo growls. Let's see if you can actually back up those arrogant words. Somas watches from the sidelines, totally bewildered. Is this guy completely out of his mind? Did he really just challenge Big Brother Goris head-on? Kagura sneers, stepping forward. You might be powerful, Akumo, but mark my words, you cannot defeat Lord Goris. He already completely dismantled your precious #1 legendary Saiyan, and as for the rest of your little legendary Saiyans, they're already dead. You have absolutely nothing left. Akumo freezes, his eyes widen as the words hit him. What did you just say? In a fraction of a millisecond, faster than anyone can even process, Akumo completely vanishes. He reappears directly in Kagura's face and buries a catastrophic, bone-crushing punch deep into Kagura's gut. The sheer kinetic force of the blow instantly shatters Kagura's defenses. His eyes roll back into his head, and he collapses into the dirt, completely half dead and out of the fight. Akumo slowly turns his head, his voice dropping to a terrifying, deadly whisper. Zoman, is he telling the truth? Are all of my legendary Saiyans dead? Zoman swallows hard, his voice shaking. Yes, Lord Akumo. It's true. Somas's younger brother, Anathis. He slaughtered them all. Koda and I are the only ones left. A suffocating, monstrous silence falls over the battlefield. Akumo's eyes darken with pure, unadulterated rage. Somas frantically rushes over to Kagura's lifeless body, totally panicking. What? What the hell just happened? Kagura, get up! Are you dead? Big brother? He just beat Kagura half to death with a single strike. Gora smirks, mildly impressed. Well, look at that. I have to admit, Akumo, I didn't think you'd be quite that strong. Akumo glares at Goras, his aura beginning to ignite with a dark, lethal intensity. You should have done whatever it takes to stay away from my people, for what you did to my legendary Saiyans. You are going to pay in blood. Goras shrugs dismissively. Let's be honest here. You know as well as I do that there is absolutely no place for the weak in this universe, Akumo. You're absolutely right, Akumo replies coldly. There is no place for the weak. Suddenly, Akumo's energy explodes. A terrifying, overwhelming aura erupts around him, shaking the very fabric of the dimension. Zoman takes a step back, completely awestruck. What? What is this? Lord Akumo's power. It feels completely different from before. Kyoga looks at him, confused. What are you talking about, Zoman? What do you mean it's different? I don't know how to explain it, Kyoga, Zoman yells over the roaring wind. But his energy signature has completely changed compared to the last time we saw him. Akumo drops into a loose fighting stance. Come on, show me what you can do. Goras roars, pushing his divine power to the limit, and launches a high-speed, hyper-aggressive assault straight at Akumo. But Akumo doesn't even flinch. He stands perfectly still. Goras lands a massive, direct strike. But Akumo doesn't move a single inch. The attack is completely ineffective. Goras slides back, his eyes wide in sheer shock. What? How is this possible? He didn't even budge. Akumo slowly looks down at him. Is that seriously all you've got? Then it's my turn. In a blur of motion, Akumo unleashes a devastating, earth-shattering strike. The blow connects flawlessly, and Goras is sent flying violently backward, crashing hard through the rocky terrain. Soma screams in absolute terror. What? That's impossible! How can anyone rival Big Brother Goras? Watching the clash, Zoman's eyes suddenly widen in realization. I get it now! How could I have been so blind? How did I forget our own biology? Kyoga frantically shakes him. Forget what? What did you figure out? Zoman grins wildly. Saiyans always get exponentially stronger after a brutal battle. It's our Zenkai boost. And Lord Akumo's last fight was on a catastrophic scale. Because of that near-death battle, he's received a massive power boost. And since he is the Father of All Saiyans, his boost is magnified far beyond imagination. Kyoga gasps. I see. So you're saying that right now, just in his base form, he is already as strong as he was at his absolute maximum limit in his previous fight? Exactly. Zoman cheers. Across the battlefield, the rubble shifts. Goras slowly pushes himself up, wiping the dust off his clothes. Then, a dark, sinister chuckle escapes his lips. The chuckle quickly turns into loud, maniacal laughter. That was incredible, Akumo, Goras yells, a twisted grin on his face. I never dreamed there would actually be someone in this pathetic universe who could rival my power. This is going to be so much fun. Alright, let's take this to the next level. Bring it on, Father of Saiyans. Akumo's expression remains completely deadpan. Why not? Let's see exactly what else you have hidden away, because after this, you aren't going to get another chance to use it. Goris continues to laugh insanely, completely hyped for the ultimate clash. But Akumo just stands there, glaring at the son of Zeno, his eyes burning with a silent, unstoppable rage. Goris and Akumo stand face to face, the tension thick enough to cut with a blade. Without warning, Goris launches a blindingly fast strike right at Akumo, but Akumo casually sidesteps it, completely unbothered. The Saiyans, watching from the sidelines, gasp in sheer shock. Before Goris can even recover, Akumo counters with a devastating, earth-shattering punch. Goris is unable to block it and is sent crashing violently through the dirt. Somus's jaw drops. What the hell? How is this possible? How can anyone possibly land a clean hit on Big Brother Goris? Goris slowly pushes himself up, wiping dust off his face. A twisted smirk spreads across his face. I have to admit, I'm genuinely impressed, Akumo. You've got some real power backing you up. Before today, absolutely no one has ever been able to stand toe-to-toe with me, let alone actually damage me. You're the first. So come on, Akumo, let's make this an actual fight. I have a feeling this is going to be incredibly fun. Akumo's eyes narrow. My thoughts exactly. Stop wasting time and bring it on. This is going to be one hell of a battle. Zoman watches in absolute awe. Did Lord Akumo just land a direct hit? He actually hurt Goris. How? I could never have imagined Lord Akumo reaching this level of unimaginable power. Akumo gets into his fighting stance. Are you ready, kid? Goris grins wickedly. I'm always ready. Let's go. With a synchronized, explosive roar, Akumo and Goris lunge at each other. The two titans clash, sending massive shockwaves ripping through the battlefield. Somus watches, completely paralyzed with disbelief. I can't believe this. Akumo is actually matching Big Brother Goris blow for blow. How is this happening? He just nearly killed Kagura with a single punch. What is this fight going to escalate to? I always thought Big Brother Goris was absolutely invincible. Kyoga, watching intently alongside Zoman, grits his teeth. Akumo is definitely way stronger than before. But don't celebrate yet. This fight is far from over. We have no idea how this is going to end. Goris ramps up his speed, unleashing a furious rapid-fire barrage of attacks at Akumo. But Akumo effortlessly weaves and dodges every single strike. Goris slides back, panting slightly, but grinning. You are incredible, Akumo. Your power is absolutely legendary. Now I completely understand why my father refused to fight you head-on. Akumo scoffs, his aura flaring. Your father didn't have what it takes, and neither do you. Akumo channels a massive amount of energy and fires a colossal ki blast point blank at Goris. This time, Goris manages to dodge the blast, teleporting a few feet away. You're dead wrong, Akumo. I am absolutely nothing like my father. Not even close. Goris pushes his power to the absolute limit and launches a catastrophic counterattack. Akumo crosses his arms and manages to block the brunt of the blast, but the sheer force pushes him several feet backward, his boots carving deep trenches into the earth. Zoman watches anxiously. Lord Akumo is exponentially stronger than before, but Goris is still holding his own. And the worst part is, I don't think we've seen Goris's true power yet. Kyoga looks at him, alarmed. What do you mean? Are you saying he can get even stronger than this? Zoman nods grimly. Probably. I'm not entirely sure, but I have a gut feeling we haven't seen his absolute limit yet. Everything that's happening right now. I think this is just the warm-up. Akumo glares at Goris, his voice cutting through the noise. Listen to me clearly. I returned to this universe for one specific reason, and I am going to see it through, no matter what it takes. I absolutely refuse to fail. Goris laughs condescendingly. Oh? So you have a little mission? That's cute, but I honestly couldn't care less. I have my own goals, and I'm going to achieve them. The great sons of the Omni King are going to rule every single multiverse, even if there are only 3 of us left. 3 is more than enough to subjugate all of you. Akumo smirks. You're delusional. As long as the Father of All Saiyans is breathing, you will never accomplish a damn thing. Never. Goris chuckles, completely unfazed. I fully expect you to be a thorn in my side, Akumo. In fact, that's exactly what I want. I want to see every single trick you have hidden up your sleeve. So bring it on, Father of All Saiyans. Akumo's eyes turn ice cold. You have no idea what kind of fatal mistake you're making. I am perfectly fine making this mistake, Goris retorts. Akumo lunges forward with a devastating strike, but Goris easily dodges it. Goris smirks. Spamming the same attack over and over again is a rookie mistake, Akumo. It's not going to work. Goris powers up and immediately counterattacks, but this time, Akumo anticipates the move and dodges flawlessly. Goris's eyes widen in genuine surprise. What? He dodged it? Akumo scoffs. You're making a fatal error underestimating me, kid, and that mistake is going to cost you your life. Akumo's aura violently erupts, and he unleashes a hyper-aggressive, relentless assault. He throws a flurry of high-powered punches and kicks. Goris desperately tries to block, but Akumo's sheer ferocity overwhelms him. Goris starts taking heavy, bone-crushing hits, getting battered and pushed back. Somas panics. No! That's impossible! Big Brother Goris is actually losing ground? No! He can't be! He can't lose! Kyogo watches in awe. Goris can't even keep up with Akumo's speed anymore. Zoman shakes his head, still anxious. No, it's too early to call it. I still feel like this is just the beginning. Akumo continues to power up, his energy suffocating the area. Let's see you block this! Akumo charges up his ultimate, catastrophic attack and fires it directly at Goris. A massive, blinding explosion engulfs the entire battlefield. Somas screams in horror. No! Big Brother Goris! But as the thick smoke slowly clears, Goris steps out, completely unharmed. Not a single scratch. Kyoga gasps. What the hell? How is that possible? He took a direct hit from Lord Akumo's strongest attack, and he doesn't even have a scratch on him. Zoman nods grimly. Like I said, I knew this was just the warm-up. The real fight hasn't even started yet. Goris cracks his neck, a sinister smile creeping across his face. Not bad, Akumo. You definitely pack a punch. I honestly didn't think I'd have to use this power against you. Somas blinks, confused. What is Big Brother talking about? Zoman tenses up. What the hell is he about to do? Goris begins to push his divine energy far beyond anything he's shown before. Get ready, Akumo. You are about to face a power that no one in existence has ever witnessed. You have the distinct honor of being the very first to see it. I hope you're ready, because you're going to love this. Akumo glares at him, completely unbothered. I didn't come here to listen to you brag. If you're going to do something, then just do it. Goris laughs maniacally. Oh, you'll love it, Akumo. Goris's energy suddenly skyrockets, creating shockwaves that violently shake the entire multiverse. A blinding, radiant light erupts from his body, forcing everyone to shield their eyes. Zoman stares in sheer terror. What is this power? When the light finally fades, Goris stands before them, completely transformed into a terrifying new form. Somas's jaw drops. What form is that? Zoman swallows hard. I don't know, but I have a really, really bad feeling about this. Goris flexes his new power, smirking down at Akumo. Well, Akumo, what do you think of my new form? Akumo crosses his arms, unimpressed. It doesn't matter how many times you change your appearance or your hair color, you still won't be able to lay a finger on me. Goris's smile turns deadly. Oh? Are you absolutely sure about that? Let's test that theory, Akumo. In a fraction of a millisecond, Goris vanishes. Akumo's eyes widen as he tries to brace for the impact, but he can't even track Goris's movements. Goris materializes and delivers a catastrophic, bone-shattering blow. Akumo is sent violently hurtling through the air, crashing hard into the dirt. Akumo scrambles back to his feet, launching a frantic counterattack. But Goris effortlessly dodges every single strike, like Akumo is standing still. Akumo can't even touch him! Kyoga is completely paralyzed with shock. What the hell just happened? Akumo was completely dominating the fight a second ago, and now the tables have completely turned. Somas bursts into hysterical, arrogant laughter. You idiots haven't seen anything yet! Just watch! Goris unleashes a relentless, brutal barrage of attacks. Akumo is completely overwhelmed, taking heavy hit after heavy hit, slowly getting beaten into the ground by Goris's overwhelming new power. Goris floats above him, laughing mockingly. What's the matter, Akumo? Should I just assume that you're out of gas? Are you finally admitting that you can't beat me? Akumo pushes himself up, wiping blood from his mouth. A dark, terrifying smirk spreads across his face. You arrogant fool! Did you honestly think you were going to win this easily? Akumo's dark aura violently erupts. He channels all his rage and power, completely transforming into his ultimate, terrifying dark form. Akumo glares up at Goris, his voice echoing with demonic fury. For everything you and your pathetic brothers have done here, I am going to make you pay the ultimate price. Akumo glares at Goris, his voice echoing with demonic fury. For everything you and your pathetic brothers have done, you are going to pay the ultimate price. Goris chuckles, mildly surprised. Look at that, Akumo. You actually managed to pull off another transformation. I'll admit, I didn't think you had anything like this hidden away. Akumo's eyes narrow dangerously. You haven't seen anything yet, kid. We're just getting started. Come on, let's see what you can actually do now. Somas watches from the sidelines, completely bewildered. What the hell is going on? The Father of All Saiyans just transformed again? What kind of form is this? Zoman pumps his fist, his hope renewed. Yes, you can do this, Lord Akumo. You can beat him. We all know Saiyans get exponentially stronger after a near-death battle. But since you are the Father of All Saiyans, your power boost is absolute. Show him, Lord Akumo. Goris scoffs, floating above the battlefield. You seriously think this new form is going to make a difference, Akumo? You think you can actually stop me? Don't make me laugh. Goris lunges forward, launching a hyperspeed strike. But this time, Akumo effortlessly sidesteps the attack, completely dodging it. Goris slides to a halt, his eyes wide in shock. What? He dodged it? How is he that fast? Akumo smirks coldly. I told you, didn't I? You haven't seen anything yet. This is just the beginning. Watch closely. Akumo flares his aura, the sheer pressure cracking the ground beneath him. Goris tries to play it cool, laughing arrogantly. Alright, Akumo. I'll admit you've got some power. But do you honestly think you can stand toe-to-toe with me? No matter what tricks you pull, you cannot defeat me. It's an absolute impossibility. That's exactly what your fatal mistake is, Akumo replies, his voice deadpan. Then prove it, Akumo! Show me what you've got! Goris yells. Akumo instantly vanishes and reappears directly in front of Goris, launching a devastating strike. Goris desperately tries to dodge, but he isn't fast enough. He manages to block the attack, but the sheer kinetic force pushes him several feet backward. Akumo smirks. What's the matter? Are you already losing steam? Without giving Goris a second to breathe, Akumo launches another blindingly fast attack. This time, Goris can't even see it coming. The punch lands flawlessly, sending Goris crashing violently into the dirt. Somas screams in horror. No! That's impossible! Big Brother Goris's power is absolute. How is this Father of Saiyans actually keeping up with him? He's way, way stronger than I ever imagined. Kyoga watches in awe, Akumo's power is unbelievable. Is he actually going to overpower Goris? Somas snaps at him. Shut your mouth, you idiot. Do you really think he can defeat Big Brother Goris? You haven't even seen a fraction of Lord Goris's true power yet. Kyoga looks at Zomon, confused. What is he talking about? Zoman nods grimly. He's right, Kyoga. I told you before. This is just the warm-up. Neither of them are using their absolute maximum power yet. Goris slowly pushes himself up from the rubble. Instead of being angry, he bursts into laughter. I have to hand it to you, Akumo. For a mortal Saiyan, you pack a serious punch. All right then, no more holding back. Let's start the real fight. Akumo cracks his neck. I'm ready whenever you are. Let me show you exactly what I can do. Goris hovers in the air, looking down at Akumo. You're a strong Saiyan, Akumo, but you can never stand against the great sons of the Omni King. Burn that into your memory. Akumo glares back, his voice thick with disdain. Let me tell you something, Goris. The only reason you have all that power is because you were born a god. You inherited it. But we, Saiyans, we forged our strength through blood, sweat, and endless battles. We earned our power. And today, you are going to witness firsthand how our hard-earned strength has surpassed you so-called gods. I promise you. For everything you've done, you and your brothers are going to suffer. Every single son of Zeno-sama will die by the hands of a Saiyan. You haven't seen the true might of the Father of All Saiyans yet. Get ready, because I'm about to show you gods exactly what we're made of. With a synchronized, earth-shattering roar, Akumo and Goris charge at each other, their auras colliding with cataclysmic force. Meanwhile, the scene shifts to the Black Dimension. Goku, Vegeta, and Broly have been engaged in relentless, grueling training. While only a short amount of time has passed on the outside, years have gone by inside Yamoshi's dimension, and the three, Saiyans, have grown unimaginably powerful. Goku stops, breathing heavily. Vegeta, are you sure we're strong enough to break out of this black dimension yet? Broly walks over, wiping sweat from his face. Goku, why aren't you listening to us? We keep telling you, your Omni form is incredibly powerful. If you just focus on mastering it completely, you could shatter this black dimension all by yourself. Vegeta nods in agreement. Kakarot, you are severely underestimating your own Omni form. Think about it. You are the new king of everything. The sheer, absolute power contained within that form is beyond comprehension. Even you don't fully understand it yet. If you manage to master it, breaking out of here will be child's play. And while you do that, Broly and I are pushing our own limits even higher. Goku looks down, his expression troubled. I know, Vegeta, but we've been in here for so long. Sometimes I think Yamoshi created this black dimension specifically to trap us in here. Vegeta raises an eyebrow. What are you talking about, Kakarot? Goku sighs. Think about it, Vegeta. Yamoshi probably didn't want us coming out and facing all these threats right away. He knows Akumo is looking for me, and he knows Zeno-sama's sons have invaded. The multiverse is facing an absolute catastrophe. Yamoshi probably thought that, since I'm the new king of everything, I shouldn't be risking my life on the front lines just yet. He probably wanted to take all the danger onto his own shoulders and keep us locked away until everything was resolved. Vegeta scoffs. Don't be an idiot, Kakarot. That's not it at all. Yamoshi trapped us in here because he wants us to push our power to the absolute limit. He wants us to be strong enough to actually stand a chance against those legendary Saiyans and the sons of Zeno-sama when we finally break out. Broly looks a bit uncertain. Do you really think we can actually fight the sons of Zeno-sama? We're just mortal, Saiyans. Goku clenches his fists, his determination returning. Don't forget who we are, Broly. Yes, we're Saiyans, but we can fight anyone. Look at Yamoshi. He got so unbelievably strong that Anathis couldn't even stand against him. We can reach that level too. We can become just as powerful as Yamoshi and Akumo. Broly nods firmly. You're right. Then we need to hurry up and shatter this black dimension. Vegeta smirks. Our time is almost up. We're going to break out of this dimension together. The scene cuts to the dimensional void, where Yamoshi is flying at blinding speeds. Suddenly, Yamoshi's eyes widen, a deep sense of dread washing over him. No, this can't be happening. Why do I have this terrible feeling? I have to get there immediately before it's too late. Yamoshi's face hardens with absolute resolve. My little brother Goro gave his life trying to stop them. I will not let his sacrifice be in vain. I am Yamoshi, the first Super Saiyan God. I haven't even unleashed my full power yet. If it comes down to it, I will use every single drop of my absolute maximum power, even if it kills me. I swear on my life. I will stop them. With a furious roar, Yamoshi pushes his speed far beyond his limits, tearing through the cosmos. We see Akumo glares at the fallen god, his aura flaring with dark malice. For everything you and your pathetic brothers have done here, you are going to deeply regret it. Burn that into your memory. Goris scoffs, wiping blood from his mouth as he slowly stands up. You're getting way too arrogant, Father of Saiyans. You really think you can defeat me? Goris lunges forward, launching another fierce physical attack. Akumo casually dodges it. Without missing a beat, Goris fires a rapid volley of concentrated ki blasts. But Akumo flawlessly weaves through the explosions and lands a catastrophic hit on Goris, sending him crashing into the dirt once again. Zoman watches in absolute awe. Unbelievable! Lord Akumo's power in this form is exponentially higher than the last time we saw him fight. Kyoga, however, remains tense. Don't celebrate just yet, Zoman. Look at who he's fighting. Goris isn't done. I know, Kyoga, Zoman replies, his expression dropping. But I also know that Lord Akumo will do whatever it takes to win. Although, it honestly breaks my heart seeing Koda like this. I never thought I'd see the day Koda was completely defeated. I can't even imagine what's going through his head right now. Back in the fight, Goris relentlessly continues his assault, throwing everything he has at Akumo. But Akumo dodges, blocks, and counters every single strike, slowly but surely beating Goris down. Somas watches in sheer panic. How is this even possible? How is a mortal Saiyan actually holding his ground against Big Brother Goris's absolute power? I never thought a Saiyan could reach this level of strength. But he's standing in the way of our ultimate goal, and I'm not going to let him ruin everything. Driven by sheer desperation, Somas powers up and launches a massive sneak attack directly at Akumo's back. The blast hits dead center. But as the smoke clears, Akumo is standing there, completely unharmed. He doesn't even have a scratch. Somas freezes, his eyes wide in terror. What? Akumo slowly turns his head, his eyes burning with lethal intent. You pathetic insect. You actually have the nerve to interfere? In a fraction of a millisecond, Akumo vanishes and reappears directly in front of Somas, delivering a catastrophic punch. Somas is completely unable to defend himself and is sent hurtling violently across the terrain. Goris yells out, "Somas! I told you to stay out of this fight." Taking advantage of the distraction, Akumo fires a colossal energy wave directly at Goris. Goris crosses his arms, barely managing to deflect the blast. But while Goris is occupied, Akumo instantly teleports right above the fallen Somas. Akumo's voice is ice cold. You tried to interfere in my fight, now you die. Akumo unleashes a devastating point-blank execution blast directly onto Somas. Somas screams in agony before the explosion completely obliterates him. He is instantly killed. Everyone freezes in absolute shock. Zoman gasps. Did Lord Akumo just execute Somas in a single hit? Kyoga's eyes widen. Zoman! Look at Goris. Goris is staring at the crater where his brother used to be. His divine aura begins to violently erupt, trembling with absolute, unhinged fury. "No," Goris whispers, his voice dropping to a terrifying growl. "Somas. Akumo, you shouldn't have done that. You made a fatal mistake. And now, you are going to pay the ultimate price." Goris's power skyrockets. He lunges at Akumo with blinding, incomprehensible speed and lands a catastrophic blow. Akumo is caught completely off guard and is sent crashing violently through the dirt. Zoman panics. "No! Where did Goris suddenly get all that power?" Goris hovers in the air, his eyes glowing with murderous rage. "You killed my brother, Akumo! Now, I am going to erase your entire Saiyan race from existence, right here, right now." Goris instantly turns his attention to Zoman and Kyoga, charging up a lethal blast. The two Saiyans freeze in terror as the massive energy wave hurtles toward them. But suddenly, a battered figure leaps directly into the line of fire, violently deflecting the attack away. It's Koda! He is heavily injured, coughing up blood, but he refuses to stay down. Zoman is stunned. "Koda, are you okay? How are you even standing?" Koda pants heavily, gripping his chest. "No, Zoman. I'm barely holding on. I need a little more time to recover." Goris glares down at him. "Koda, the #1 legendary Saiyan. I almost forgot about you. You're the bastard who murdered my younger brother, Zarthus. It's time for you to join him. Prepare to die." Goris lunges at Koda, unleashing a relentless, hyperspeed physical assault. Koda desperately tries to block, but his injuries are too severe. He can't keep up. Goris lands a flurry of devastating punches and kicks, battering Koda mercilessly. Blood violently spills from Koda's mouth as a final, catastrophic strike sends him flying across the battlefield. Goris laughs sadistically. "Look closely. Even the #1 legendary Saiyan is absolutely nothing before me. Today is the day the Saiyan race goes extinct. Burn that into your memory." Goris charges forward to deliver the final killing blow to Koda, but from behind, Kyoga suddenly launches a desperate energy blast at Goris. Goris effortlessly swats the attack away without even looking. Zoman is shocked. "Kyoga? Are you seriously stepping in to save Koda?" Kyoga glares at him. "Hell no, Zoman! I'm not saving him! I'm doing this because if anyone is going to kill Koda, it's going to be me." Goris bursts into hysterical, mocking laughter. "Are you seriously telling me you want to kill your own older brother? But your brother has been constantly throwing his life away to protect you. Do you see the irony here? Let's see what Koda does when I slaughter his little brother right in front of his eyes. Isn't that what you, Saiyans, always do? Well, today, you get to watch your little brother die." In a flash, Goris instantly teleports directly in front of Kyoga. "What's the matter, kid? Aren't you terrified?" Kyoga grits his teeth. "Not even a little bit." Zoman panics. "No, he's going to kill Kyoga. I have to do something." Zoman launches a furious assault at Goris, but Goris casually sidesteps the attack. With a single, blindingly fast counterstrike, Goris hits Zoman. Kyoga can't even process the movement before Zoman collapses to the ground, completely incapacitated. Kyoga is stunned. "What? When did he even hit him? I couldn't even track that." Goris smirks. "Watch closely, Koda. Your brother is about to die." Goris unleashes a brutal strike on Kyoga. Kyoga is completely defenseless and is sent hurtling violently through the air, screaming in agony. Goris laughs. "What's wrong? You can't even handle a little bit of pain? Then what are you going to do now?" Goris' relentless assault continues. He rains down heavy blows on Kyoga. Kyoga is completely overwhelmed, taking catastrophic hit after catastrophic hit until he is left half dead on the ground. Goris powers up his ultimate attack. "So, what are you going to do now, #1 legendary Saiyan? Your brother's life ends right here." Goris hurls the massive lethal blast directly at Kyoga. But Koda, despite being barely conscious, throws his broken body right into the path of the blast. He channels every last ounce of his life force into a desperate shield. As long as I am standing here, you are not laying a finger on my little brother. I won't let you do it. Goris sneers. Is that right? Then let's see you stop this! Goris amplifies the blast, putting his full power into obliterating both Kota and Kyoga. Kota struggles to hold the line, his defenses slowly cracking. But suddenly, Akumo instantly teleports right between them. With a single forceful swing of his arm, Akumo violently deflects Goris's ultimate attack away. Akumo is now fully transformed into his absolute maximum final form. Goris steps back, slightly surprised by the sudden surge in power. Akumo's voice is dark and absolute. I told you. I will not let you kill another one of my Saiyans. Without giving Goris a second to react, Akumo lunges forward and delivers a catastrophic, bone-crushing punch. Goris tries to block it, but the sheer kinetic force shatters his defense. He is sent hurtling violently across the battlefield. Everyone watches in sheer awe. Akumo stands tall, his terrifying aura engulfing the dimension. You arrogant fools thought you could erase the Saiyan race? Well, let me promise you this. I am going to erase your entire bloodline from existence. Right here, right now. So guys, I hope you liked this story. I'm working really hard to write these stories and bring you new videos as fast as possible. Please support me by liking the video, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for your support, guys.